Bonjour mon ami, Bogdan is here, and this video is for those who want to understand how does a casino actually makes money. So most of the time this is people who would like to open a casino or even players. So I would try to provide a simple no-nonsense explanation of how the mechanics of casino money making works. Also I will talk about the impediments or problems with revenue generation, and also discuss the contingencies and other things that would impair your investments, and also give some ideas on how this investment stack up the other investment option for venture capitalists. So let's probably discuss the first thing first. So what is the mechanics of casino money making? So casino makes money as a percentage of the bet turnover amount. So what is bet turnover amount? So battery is going to die soon. Pardon. All right. So what is the bet turnover amount? So take slot machines. They have a house age of 4 to 7% on average, so maybe 5% on average. So if you play this type of games, when you turn over your bet, every time you do, the 5% go to casino. So how does it work? The work of casino is to make you turn over your money faster, and secondly, to make you deposit more. Let's obviously take one simple example. So suppose one person will deposit 100 euro and would be sticking to slot machines only. So as we said, on average this is 5% of house age, so 95% of RTP, or return to play. So as we discussed, those things would this investment would last for 2,000 euro in bets. This is simple mathematics. You take 5% of on every spin, and you calculate by 5% by 100 euro. You take the average estimation that this money would last for making bets for 2,000 euro. So what does it mean, 2,000 euro in bets? So we have 100 deposit, 2,000 euro in bets. What is the actual meaning? So it means it will on average take 20 playing sessions per 100 spin to get off this money, just for them to disappear. In practice, maybe less. 20 playing sessions, 20 sit downs per 100 spin. How long does it take 100 spin? 100 spin is less than 5 minutes normally if you play slot machines in auto spin mode. So by normal relaxed pace, you would do this, like these 20 sessions, over maybe 5-6 weeks, or say 1 month and a half. See, over the year you obviously want to deposit and spend probably 700-800 euros, which is the average lifetime value of tier 1 or wealthy countries. So it may be not this case, because this was a calculation based on 1 euro bet per spin. If a player plays 2 euro bet per spin, it means twice as faster. So 10 sit downs per 100 spin, and not 6 weeks, but probably 2 or 3 weeks. So in real life it works slightly different, because playtime is usual playtime is not 100 per spin pay round, pay 1 evening, 1 sit down. No, if a player sit down to play, he would sit down to play longer, maybe 200-300 spins, but those sit downs will be less frequent, so 1 or 2 occasions per week. So now we know that for a player to lose 100 euro, he will need to make 2,000 euro in bets, which corresponds to 20 or 10 play sessions if he would bet 1 euro per spin or 2 euro per spin in the later case, and it may last something between 3 to 6 weeks, depending on his habits and so his or her habits and so on. But in real life, it's more compressed. So you would sit down for longer spin sessions, but actually play less frequent. So what are the impediments or problems of this kind of generation money for casino? So first is retention. So if you get one player, it does actually mean that he would stick for you for a year, would bring you 700 or 800 euros, would play it off, and so on. It actually means that a lowered the churn rate or the rate of death of your depositors is something that bites off your money, and it results in a lower turnover amount day by day. So it's a great problem. You may lose up to 25-30% of your new FTDs by months, by quarter, and it's a kind of problem because you have to make up for this. Another problem that would cause you, you put a shade on this sunny picture of you making money, is a cost of customer acquisition, because a depositor is acquired at a price. If he is acquired by higher price, it means that you need also to make up for this. So it doesn't actually matter how much he spends. You have to pay really more for him or her. All right. So what are the things to consider? There are such things as problem game. So it means that if you got a good client, in most cases, he or she has some problems with this habit. So you have to put a monitor system on the website. Sometimes it's built in, but nevertheless, what I'm going to tell you that there will be alerts on these risky activities. So it doesn't mean that you get one wealthy person if he will spend all his fortune for you. It means that there will be risks and alerts. If you go longer with him, it means you are at a serious risk of penalties by government and so on and so on. This is just a simple lie. All right, what are the things to here? There might be real contingencies for this business. If you start up, you calculate, bad turnover, you probably understand how many of these depositors of these players you want. You get the simple financial sheet. But things might happen. So contingencies include market closure, fines from, as I said, from licensing bodies, and some fraud issues. So market closures is when you get to a certain market, then they would set up their own license, say we are closed until you apply for our license. It may happen like overnight, maybe. Not like this, but things happen very fast in this market. So you have to, make provisions for this. Fines from licensing bodies are also significant thing significant thing for you to remember, because they can amount to several 100,000 euros if you will not be able to, spot and make alerts for these problem gamblers and so on. So bonus frauds, also another thing to work on your team. But I have a special video for this. All right, how do these online casino investments compare to other types of risky investments? So I would say that your return on ad spend here in online casino business will be something about 2.5. So you pay €1 per for advertisement to get a customer, you get 2.5 euro in return. But what's important, you have to subtract your fixed cost, because this is just variable cost. You paid something when you get someone and you get a return. But your fixed cost is something that sticks with you. So I mean, the salaries to a team, the rent, other stuff of selling goods and advertisement, So it means that fixed cost has to be subtracted. And also EBITDA. So in this business, you may expect about 25% of EBITDA, maybe less, maybe a little more. But the idea is that this is the numbers you have to look into. So one thing to mention also is that there's a big difference between marketing background and no marketing background venture capitalists. So if you have no marketing background in this business, you may want to be very cautious. You want to have consultants, advisors here to make a precise financial statement for you, to make a good prediction and provisions for your capital before you start this investment. So I hope I put it down in very concise form. This is the idea of how does a casino make money for you to understand, or a player to understand, and the things that might happen along this road. If you have questions or comments on this video, please let me know. Put your comments beside this video, beneath this video. Give me likes, and also I'm waiting for your emails, and if you need my consultancy, I'm welcome. Thank you for watching. Bye.